minister must be immediately suspended, pending conclusion of investigation. He must be referred to a law. He has to surrender himself tomorrow morning to the police for investigation for forgery. Otherwise, they will be telling Nigerians that we are running a government of certificate forgers, that we are running a government of criminality. The allegations remain allegations, but the government must show willingness to investigate it. The government must show willingness to address it. We cannot have a minister of innovation whose innovation is now being linked to alleged certificate forgery. A minister of technology whose technological skill is being now purportedly attributed to forgery. So this is an embarrassment on our country. And President Tinubu has an opportunity to tell Nigerians that it's not running a cartel. That this is truly a government that cares about the law.
Thanks so much for your thought tonight. A big scandal in the cabinet of President Bola Tinubu. The Minister of Science and Technology and Innovation, Mr. Uche Enaji, is under intense scrutiny following reports that the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, after an FOI request by online newspaper Premium Times, denied issuing the degree certificate linked to him. The controversy now echoing through the halls of the parliament and across social media raises critical questions about record verification, credibility in public office, and the due diligence of government vetting processes. While the minister insists his records are authentic and duly submitted to the Senate during his screening, UNN's official statement tells a different story. One of the minister's aides has been speaking on this matter. Let me allow you to listen to him, what he said.
Let it be on record that the Honorable Minister Chief Uche Enaji graduated from UNN in 1985. The university officially confirmed this in writing in December 2023. It's reflected in his 1985 convocation brochure, which remains part of UNN's permanent archives. Any other claim or document to the contrary is false, malicious, and politically motivated.
All right, there you heard what the aide to the Minister of Science, Chairman Ajay, said about the role that the UNN is playing in all of this. So what are the facts here? There are a lot of civil society organizations that are weighed in on this, and there seems to be some quiet and silence from the presidency and the federal government on this matter. Let's speak with a lawyer and a right activist, Mr. Inibe Effiong. He's live from our Lagos studio to speak on this matter. Mr. Effiong, thanks so much indeed for joining us tonight. What do you think? There is an FOI request, there's a response from the UNN, but the records are totally confusing. And there are those who are saying the minister may have failed a particular course in school, and leading to the fact that they saw the pathway entering the school, but they never saw his exit or graduation from the school. That is what the records and the reporting from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, is telling us. What are your views on this?
Good evening. Thank you for having me. Let me even start from the comment made by the gentleman, the aide of the minister. I listened to the press interview earlier. He said a couple of things, but there is one point that he did not make. Maybe I did not hear him, you can correct me, but I did not hear anywhere where the gentleman stated clearly or categorically that the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology was issued with a Bachelor of Science degree in any course. All he said was that he graduated in 1985. What does that entail? If you say someone has graduated, are you saying the person has written all the courses, all the examinations, and has passed? Are you saying the person has convocated? Are you saying the person was issued with a certificate? I can speak to you today as a legal practitioner, not because I was admitted into the University of Uyo to study law, no. Not because I undertook several courses in law, no. Not even because I attended law courses, but because in addition to my admission, in addition to my attending courses, undertaking examinations and passing same, the university deemed me fit in character and learning and issued me with an LLB. The same for the Nigerian Law School which I attended. So when he said the minister graduated, why did he not proceed to say that the minister was issued with a certificate? Which is what the contention is. Now let us even go to what the issues are. What is not disputed is that Mr. Uche Enaji indeed was offered admission by the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. His matriculation number 1981 30725. These facts have been stated by the Vice Chancellor of the university. The question is, did he graduate? If the answer is in the affirmative, was he issued a certificate? Now, beyond even the Premium Times report, because they want to make this simply about, oh, Premium Times reported. Don't forget that when this same minister was nominated for this ministerial position in by the president after he had fell in his bid to occupy the office of governor for the gubernatorial position in Enugu State. There was a report that there were issues with the certificates. And it was reported by the People's Gazette that when he ran for governor, in his INEC form, nomination form, the qualification that he stated was secondary school. He never indicated, according to the People's Gazette, that he had a university degree or that he went through the NYSC. Has that been debunked? The answer is no. Now, 2 years after, in 2025, they are telling us he graduated. Where is your certificate? You are the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Shewun. I don't know if Nigerians underscore the gravity of this matter. We are not just dealing with any random ministry. We are dealing with a portfolio that speaks to the innovation of the country.
Quickly, if you say where is the certificate, we get access to a collage of what the minister submitted to the Senate during screening. So there is a certificate. Now, and some of these things are tendered under oath, except if you now say he has perjured himself and you are saying some of these documents are not factual or they are not real or they are fake. But that is a portfolio that a minister, a collage of what the minister sent to the National Assembly, which included an NYSC discharge certificate, included a university certificate. Yes, he has one and is now public.
Interesting. So while preparing for this interview, I meticulously and indeed dispassionately reviewed the certificates in circulation, which you have just projected. Shewun, let me start from the correspondence dated 2nd of October 2025, signed by Professor Simon Otwanya, a legal practitioner, who is the Vice Chancellor of the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. In his written correspondence to Premium Times, he stated inter alia, flowing from above, the University of Nigeria, Nsukka did not, Shewun, the phrase did not, is capitalized, is in caps, and consequently could not, again, capitalize, have issued the purported certificate or at all in July 1985 to Mr. Geoffrey Uchechukwu Naji, the current Minister of Science and Technology. Now, I also have here the purported Bachelor of Science in Microbiology / Biochemistry in circulation. You can look at it. I believe you are projecting it. Now, this is a certificate that he claims he obtained upon his graduation in July 1985. This is a certificate that he purportedly submitted. He is said to have submitted to the Nigerian Senate. The question is, did the university issue this document? The Vice Chancellor has said on record, I have shown you the correspondence, that they did not issue it. All that he says, I've said, and that is why I started on that note, is that he graduated. I didn't hear him say he was issued this certificate said to have been submitted to the Senate.
So there was a defense also in court linked to Minister Enaji as to the fact that the university did not issue the certificate in which he tendered. Well, I'm wondering who actually issued it. But bear in mind that every person that gets to that point of being nominated for a ministerial position has to go through a scrutiny by security agencies. Yes. Could it have been an oversight, or what exactly could have happened along the line?
So I will quickly answer your question.
All of that.
I will answer your question. Please permit me, because in answering that, to also introduce that of the NYSC. Because the minister also, according to correspondence he said to have submitted to the Senate, he said he went through the NYSC. Now, I have here the certificate of national service, said that purportedly speaks to his attendance or participation in the NYSC scheme. Shewun, if you look at the document dated 15 May 1986, it is said to have been signed by a designation national director. The investigation has now unraveled that the signature of the purported national director is the one of one Colonel Brimo, Animation Brimo. Now, as at the time that the minister claimed he enrolled for the NYSC, in 1985, the person who ought to have signed this document was not Colonel Animation Brimo, but Colonel Edet Akpan. Now, guess what? Even the number on the certificate, it has the digits of certificates issued within that period. They are without alphabet. It all starts with an A. That is not the end of the matter, Shewun. By this same document, it purports that he enrolled for the NYSC 3 months before his purported graduation from University of Nigeria and Nsukka in July 1985. Now, how did all this escape the scrutiny of the Nigerian State Security Service? So, as I speak to you, the State Security Service has maintained a conspiratorial silence, conspiracy. Now, Premium Times has also stated, as corroborated by People's Gazette, that when his name was submitted for screening, the NYSC had flagged this purported document and distanced itself that they cannot speak to the genuineness of sin. How come that the Nigerian Senate cleared him, allowed him to become a minister? If he actually participated in the NYSC, I participated. I serve in the Ministry of Justice on those states. You can walk into the ministry today. You can go to the NYSC today. You can see pictures that I
give me a moment. Just give me a moment, please. We need to go on another break. But when we return to this position with fraudulent certificate, allegedly, at the moment, until these things are clear, we're going to break. And when we return, our final closing moment with Barrister Inibe Effiong to give us his closing thoughts on this matter, just in about 30 seconds. What do you think as a nation or as the presidency, the government of the day, how should this be handled? It's going to be a total shame if this comes to all truth.
This
Wow. Only in Tinubu's government you can see things like this. I want to ask a question here. My question is, who is actually demarketing Nigeria? Home and abroad, who is that person demarketing Nigeria? Please answer me. Who is demarketing Nigeria? Is it somebody who went abroad telling the whole world the truth happening in Nigeria? If at all there is any solutions, any help of this international could render to us so that we can get things right, is it that person that is demarketing Nigeria, or somebody who forged certificates to get into power, to get into office? A group of certificate forgers. So are they the one demarketing Nigeria, or it is that person speaking the truth, revealing the evil activities going on in our country? Is it that person that is demarketing Nigeria? Yes or no? Now, it is obvious that Tinubu and APC members, they are the one demarketing Nigeria. Tinubu and his member, his minister, some of them, they brought shame upon this country. It is on record that Tinubu and his ministers, they brought shame upon this country, because what is happening under Tinubu's government, it has never happened before in the history of Nigeria. Yes, that one is on record. You should know that. I hope you know how many people have been accused or certificate forger under Tinubu's government, or the ministers, some of them. I hope you know. I'm not going to tell you how many of them. Go and check how many ministers has been accused or certificate forgers. But then what happened to them? Tinubu allowed them to stay because he is the master of certificate forger. Tinubu himself. If I've told you this from day one, I said if Tinubu can do this and people cover up for him, a lot of people knew what Tinubu did. They knew Tinubu does not have certificate. They knew Tinubu does not attend Chicago State University, or he does not graduate from a Chicago State University. But they bring all sort of lies, this and this. His certificate was issued from a third party, first time in history, home and abroad, from a third party. It was okay. The people around Tinubu at that time, they said it was okay. They were able to manipulate the process. The Supreme Court was being monetized. They allowed Tinubu to get away with a lot of baggages before him, that it does not matter. Number one man in the country, it is okay to forge a certificate to get into office. It is okay to graduate from a school that has not been in existence before you said you graduated from the school. It is okay. It's not a problem. What are we saying today? The problem is befalling us now. We are all facing the problem, home and abroad. We are all going through this. Now, ministers every time accused of certificate forger. What do you say? What would you say? Now, Tinubu cannot accuse. Tinubu cannot do nothing because he said he's a certificate forger. He knows if you do anything about this, then these people will expose you. Election is around the corner. He can't do nothing. You are waiting for him to say this man should be suspended. No. Now, people are already already defending him that he's a lie. He graduated. He have a certificate. This and that. That's what Tinubu will believe, that he has certificate. That all these people who says he does not have certificate, they should go to court. Which court? They should go to court to go and challenge him. Who controls everything? All the institutions, all the security you're asking. Is it not Tinubu controls them? The matter will die down. Better Edun, who just resumed office with few months in office, he was accused of money laundering. What happened? It was okay. So until today, everything is okay. Tinubu cannot accuse any. Tinubu cannot suspend any minister based on certificate forger, based on money laundering, based on issue of money laundering, corruption, embezzlement. Tinubu cannot do anything because he is one of them. He is the father of the father. He is the father of them all. He's the father of them all. Anything that has to do with breaking of laws and orders, Tinubu is number one, followed by APC members. So he cannot do nothing. He cannot do nothing about it. So sorry, he cannot do anything. Now, they are the countries, they are making jest of us. They are taking us for granted. Every time issue of certificate, forge, every time. This is a minister of science and technology, somebody whose ministry is to bring innovation to the country. He's been accused of certificate forge. He does not attend, he does not go. That means his own skills is to forge certificate, and he will continue to forge certificate for others, not to bring in innovation. Even if this one who can forge certificate to get himself into this position, what do you expect? He will go to China and fake all those things, come to Nigeria, or fake all those things just to deceive you that, hey, this technology is like this one, like this one, like that. At the end of the day, now audio. At the end of the day, now audio. Somebody who does not have credibility, who does not have integrity. What do you expect from him? Nothing good can come out of it. Is it today? We have been saying all of this now. I think a lot of people are beginning to understand what we have been saying since. They think we just want to criticize. This is the reason why we say, if you are coming into office as a president, as a governor, you need to qualify. You need to have all the requirements, all the qualifications. Every document you are presenting should be verified. They should be verified before you get into. But here in Nigeria, we are too quick to pass this thing because somebody recommended. Now, who are you to question? Who are you? So you're telling me that if a certificate is being forged, it's not original, that we do not have technology to discover, we can't verify. The school he graduated, he claimed that he graduated from the school. The school is still there. It's not as if the school is dead. The school is still there. Now, if somebody now go and make verification, before you get there, somebody would have blocked the process of you not getting the truth, because they would have used money to bribe them. This is what we get. Money is playing a major role. Now, people are on, a lot of persons are on social media talking about this. Tinubu should disqualify him. This man should be resigned. This man should be questioned. This man should be arrested. This and that. He's busy looking for money to go and bribe whoever needs to be bribed, who is in charge of that school that needs to bring out the document. He's busy doing that. He's busy doing that. That's it. So, it's a shame. Now you know that it is Tinubu himself and APC members, ministers, some of them, they are the one bringing shame to Nigeria. They are the one demarketing Nigeria. I don't need to tell you. Now it is clear to everybody that Tinubu and his ministers, some of them, are the one demarketing Nigeria, are the one bringing shame to this country. Our country is blessed. But under Tinubu, no. I hope we're able to get it right again after Tinubu leaves office. So what do you think? Please share this video and be your guide and subscribe to this YouTube channel now, please.